Okay, kid. You want to do the battery stuff? I'll hold them off if I have to.
I've never done it before.
Apparently not. Shit.
Apparently not.
All right.
Time passes. He does not succeed.
I try to give him a hand. I am gonna try to give him a hand. Whew, fuck.
All right, make another roll, risky for sort of an assist because he wasn't helping you before. So that was a separate thing. Now he's attempting to assist you, on which he gets a 1.
Okay.
And you can make another roll.
Well, there we go. It's a 4.
4. All right, you're pretty sure
Hey.
it's in there. Maybe. Hopefully.
All right. I'm gonna go hit the power button. See what happens.
And then it craps out a little bit.
Hit it again. Hit it again, holding the gas down to kind of give the engine a little more gas.
Didn't mean to play that. Sorry.
I was gonna say,
but
like a baby
I spooked you. I spooked all of you.
Yeah. So,
Super spooked.
Start it again, man. Come on.
I'm hitting it. I gave it extra gas.
All right, give me a roll to get the car started.
Oh, I typed it in the wrong thing.
Oh.
Fuck.
Alright, I'm like, get out of the way. Let me have a go.
All right, I get in the back. I got my axe. Rebar in one hand, flashlight in the other. I'm like, all right, you get this thing going, kid. Come
Already
on.
got it going.
Got it. All right.
All right. The big front headlights come on as well, and you can see in front of you the marching robotic figure of.
Alright, I drive as hard as I can.
Just like, floor it, kid, floor it. Get him. So.
You definitely see the bear,
Confederate bear.
Confederate critter.
The one with the banjo?
General Cornelius Bear Patch in front of you. And
Kill the
you want to
bastard!
grab it and just run him down.
Yep.
Run him down.
So, okay. You plow into General Cornelius Bear Patch. This is one of those big cat digger army ones, right?
Sure.
So it's got the thing that goes up and then comes back down, and it's a digger.
Yeah.
Those do not move terribly quickly. Of course, they have a lot of mass. You ram into him, and so here's what you can do. If you so choose, you can roll to aim the treads at him, or to aim the front sort of vehicle chassis at him. If you want to aim any particular part of it at him, you can roll to do so.
So is the arm like one of those ones that go like that? Or is it like
Yeah.
a scoop?
It's one of those ones that comes up and then comes back down and then is...
Alright, so here's what I want to do. I want to put the arm down. I want to sort of like flick him out the way with it.
So you want to actually use the thing? Alright, that is definitely a roll to use the thing.
That's all I got left,
You can't-
man. That's all I got left.
Oh, that's all you got. All right.
Yeah. Because I rolled like fucking a million d6 to try and find something
you rolled
in the
every
dark.
d6 you rolled failed except for like.
It's so dumb. Like, yeah.
You got unlucky.
Anyway,
you just got
yep.
unlucky. Yeah.
You can't even figure out which one of the controls operates the crane.
That's fine.
But
I'm still
you do
driving
plow
into the thing. Yeah.
You plow into him. You don't really aim any particular part at him. You hit him with the very front of the car, and he just sort of latches on and is pushed along slowly by the thing.
Alright. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive towards the front entrance.
Now, hold on a second.
Actually, I'd say go for the cars.
First of
Well,
all,
I can't. It's impossible.
why can't you?
Because it's through forest and stuff, right?
No, it's
No.
through
I mean,
blackberry
there's
bushes.
forest around every single part of the park, including the front entrance. In fact, between the front entrance, there's like fake castles and fake mountain ranges that'd probably be harder to get through.
Alright, because I just
So you-
imagine that we were crawling through like a maze or some shit.
You were crawling through a maze, but that is probably less resistance to your thing than the fake mountain range and castle stuff that's over by the front entrance.
All right.
I mean, how
Well,
do you
let's
do
do
that?
that then. Let's drive towards.
All right. Anyway, I just want to comment briefly about how Roll20 is stupid and dumb. Let's all lethargically come together in how adding more than one of the same sound effect to your thing does not let you play them in stagger. So there are 3 footsteps that you hear, but you can't hear them because if I play them, it just considers it the same track because
Sure.
Roll20 is dumb and stupid.
All right, that's
Okay.
fine. So there's 3 of them.
There's 3 footsteps you hear, you've only seen the one.
Okay.
You want to plow towards the fence that you originally cut through where
Yep.
your cars are.
Yep. I'm like, maybe Randall, see if you
Yeah.
can push him under the chassis or something while I'm driving this thing.
I ain't touching these fuckers.
There's an entirely stable flat platform that the driver's cabinet that both of you are in is on. You could easily walk over and start poking him with your thing if you wanted to. You don't have to.
I'm gonna wait for them to grab on before I start trying to like smack them off. I just know I'm gonna botch the next 5 times. Do that. I don't want to fall under the treads of the tractor or something. So.
So you start making your way towards the fence. You hear other things following you. You're not moving quite fast enough to escape them, but they're certainly not catching up either. Let's get back to the map here so we can see. You slowly start to make it towards the super slide. Does anybody else have anything that they want to do at this point?
Quick
in response
question.
to the situation. Yeah.
Yeah, quick question, for Dave actually. What do you think our odds of getting electrocuted when we hit the electric fence are? Should we just like kind of stick a brick on the gas pedal and fucking jump out, and then run through the hole?
We'll deal with that when we get there. I've already got a plan for that.
All right.
Oh,
cool.
he's already got a plan for that.
All right. Then in that case, I'm holding on. I'm staring into my empty ho-hos packet. Sadly.
Before you is the crawling maze, and its various accoutrements and grassy bushes and trees. They slowly start to crunch under the treads of the cat as you approach the fence. General
Can
Cornelius
you mark where this
Bearpatch.
is?
General Cornelius Bearpatch.
I think right around there.
Clutched on the front is taking branches to the back of the head and not phasing at all.
Yeah, I keep going, man. I'm not gonna let him climb up on there.
Yeah.
By
Yeah,
like
if
slowing
Rick-
down.
He
the rest
gets really
of it.
close. If he starts reaching for it, I'll try to smack his hand away with the
I mean, even
rebar.
if he were to climb onto the vehicle, there's a space on this chassis before the driver's. So
Okay.
the driver's thing is not at the front. Is the point?
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
So you aren't in immediate danger. He would have 10 feet. He'd have 5 feet in between you and the front of the vehicle. Speaking of which, you are now just about to hit the fence. Is there any sort of reaction? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I'm
Any
like,
sort of-
You're not so shit. Fucking hit it.
I wanna.
Like stamp awfulness.
I'm gonna jump out.
You're gonna jump out.
I'm gonna jump out.
You do
Are you
realize
sure?
that you're gonna be surrounded by 3 robots, right?
Well, I don't want to go electrocuted either.
They're right behind.
You know what? Hey, hang on. I take it back. My last word thing is like, hey, kid, you're not so bad, kid. You want your bolt cutters back? You can
Now's
have
not
them.
the time, Randall. Seriously.
I give him the bolt cutters. I'm staying in
So
the cab.
you definitely jump out. Final.
I'm staying in the cab.
option. Is that
Dave can
your
jump
final
out.
decision?
Well,
It's up to you. I figure I have to get away from 3 robots, or I gotta maybe get electrocuted.
yeah,
So,
I'm jumping out.
There's 3 maybes versus 1 maybe.
So you're definitely jumping out, Ricky.
But here's what I want to do. I want
Die
to, like, I don't imagine we're going that fast. So I'm going to jump out, and I'm going to sort of run alongside of it.
I mean, you can certainly do that
Yeah.
without any risk to yourself. I assume, though, you communicate with Randall enough to be like, hey, keep pressing the gas pedal so this thing doesn't just
If need
completely
be,
stop.
I'm going to throw my backpack onto the pedal.
Well, with the beer cans, yeah, it would have enough weight to do that. So Yeah, you would do that because this thing's not going to go anywhere if there's nothing on the gas pedal.
Obviously, I'm not that silly.
Well,
So
and if he
someone has
gets
to
out,
take
I'm
over
gonna
that
jump
job,
over.
whether it's a
I'll take
bag
the
or
wheel.
Randall.
Yeah. I'll take the wheel if he jumps out. But
All right, so you
if
jump
he
out,
does, I'm
Dave.
telling like
quite
don't do
easily.
it, kid! Don't do it, kid!
As you come to as you land on the ground, you can see just behind you, the fox and the hound, of the Confederate Critter Show. Major Mooseby Greyhound II, which is the dog who plays the piano. You can see that the piano chair that he would be sitting on for his show is still fastened to his back end as he's slowly crawling towards you.
Yeah.
And Colonel Stonewall J. Fox is coming at you with his banjo. As he walks, his arms, perhaps involuntarily, strum the banjo with each step, very mechanically.
Okay, well, I'm not going to look at him too long. I'm going to keep up with the...
You don't look at them as long as it takes me to describe them.
Okay.
But I am describing them.
Okay.
You don't just sit there like a deer in the headlights while I prattle off. Anyway, more importantly, Randall, at the head of the cat, you see General Cornelius Bearpaw and the front of your cat collide with the electric fence. Cornelius, the fence starts to give. You see sparks arcing between it and your vehicle, and Cornelius Bearpaw starts to smoke and smolder. As you peel through the fence, the felt and cotton lights on fire, making up the exterior of General Cornelius Bearpatch. And just as the fence starts to give, you see the hideous form of a robotic skeleton animatron on fire. It's fake eyes and face frame and all of its arms and tendons exposed while its felty cotton exterior melts around it on fire. The gate and fence, not the gate, the fence gives way completely, snapping about 6 feet off in one direction and 7 feet off in the other, allowing it to fall to the ground, and electricity starts arcing from those broken ends to, nothingness. Your cat keeps going unless you stop it. You can't really tell if Cornelius Bearpatch has been halted in any way by this event, as he is, a strange robot thing whose nature is hard to determine.
I'm gonna assume that the robot plus electricity equals no robot, but I'm gonna yell, "Hey kid, you get through!"
I got through, didn't I?
You're following right alongside it.
Oh, well, I'll wait for it to go through, then I follow behind it.
All right. It's sort of rough terrain, so you're slowed down by this, but it's unlikely that you're going to, say, trip and die or anything like that.
Okay.
But you are slowed down by this.
Okay.
You guys break out of the fence just north of your still waiting vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to I'm gonna point the thing towards the cars. I'm not gonna crash into them, but I'm gonna try to get to the cars.
Yeah.
Actually,
wait, how did I get here? Do I ride a scooter, bike, car? Do I have my own car?
Yeah, you would have your own car, but it would be parked down south
in the
by
other
the
one.
security.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I mean, you can go there if you want. There's certainly nothing stopping you from going to your own.
Yeah, I don't want to abandon the kid though. That's not something.
Pretty
that
much right
Tolkien-
next to you, man. So.
But these guys, you still got a bunch of robots following us, so I want to get to a car, drive the fuck away, and then get the fuck out.
So you're going to one of their vehicles?
Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that in the first place, but yeah, definitely. I'm gonna try to go towards one of their vehicles. I want to see if he can get to his car. I'm gonna jump in the car with him.
It's not my car.
We all came in my car.
There.
Yeah,
Gunter.
Okay.
Gunter.
Oh.
Hey, you're still in the game, buddy.
That's
Did
a
you leave
ghost.
the keys in your car?
I don't know.
I don't think he would have, to be honest.
Yeah, I
with
don't think he would have.
Yeah, I don't think he would have either. There's
all
no
right.
keys in that car.
Then in that case, I yell, "Kid, get back in! I'll get you to my car."
All right,
So
I'll do that.
So you actually climb back into the cat, and you guys start driving.
Sure.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna try to
Waiting
get to
for
my
Dave
car.
to climb back onto the cat, which is not necessarily easy for a teenager at a vehicle that height, allows the other two animatrons to catch up to the vehicle and start climbing their way on as well. As you start driving, those two animatrons are still attached to the cat as you make your way south down the exterior of the theme park.
Okay.
However, none of them
How are they attached to it, by the way?
I mean, they're holding
Like
on.
they hold hanging onto the sides, hanging onto the front,
They're
hanging onto the back.
clasping. The two of them are actually clasping up the back of it, which is
Can I,
where
like-
the engine is.
Can I
and
like
just start climbing up.
back that end into the electrical fence and just fry them both?
I mean, it would take some maneuvering, but you certainly could.
I think it's
you're also
probably
not
worth
aware if that
driving.
actually did anything to Cornelius Bearpatch.
I
But
think
you
just
can do it.
driving is probably the way to go, Frank.
Yeah. All right. Well, they're going to be going after. If they go after the engine, they could screw us. So, all right. If they look like they're going after the engine, I'm going to back them into the electric fence.
I mean, they're not going after the engine in any way. They just seem to be clawing up the thing.
Just
all right,
drive,
then
man.
I'm going
Just
going
drive.
towards the car fast as I can.
Just
All
drive.
right, you guys
Yeah.
still sort of
A
dragging
brisk 5
General
miles per hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still sort of dragging General Cornelius Bearpatch, scraping in front of you. You make it down to the security office, and you can see your parked car a couple spaces inward from that.
All right. I'm gonna get my keys ready and everything. I'm
Yep.
going to jump the fuck out and get into the car. Kid, follow me!
Yeah, I'm right behind you,
And-
man. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
not
gonna try to
following
get into
you.
the car and I'm peeling the fuck out, getting the fuck away.
No,
Oh my god. Okay, I walk back to the thing. Get
no,
more
I'm
gas.
just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys.
All right. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, your thing is all surrounded by these animatrons.
Can I like
Make any
use
sort of
the?
careful attempt of sneaking past them or anything like that?
No, I'm going speed, full speed. So far, I've been as fast or faster than all the animatrons, so I'm pretty sure I can get to the car, get it started without dying. But yeah, once I get to the car, there's no way in hell they can keep up.
Yeah.
And also, shouldn't? Yeah. So, and then we can get down to like the police or army or something crazy. So, oh, do you have cell phones or anything?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
Our only cell phone not stuck in the bottom of a river of the shitty
Yeah.
sewer stuff. Remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. In that case, I am going to. Yeah. Then I'm gonna jump the fuck out, and try to get my car up and going. I give my rebar axe to Dave's guy.
No, I'm
I'm
just
like,
getting in the
"Hey,
car, man. I'm not fighting
you
anything.
might need this.
Nope.
you might
I'm
need
getting in the
this.
car. I'm not worrying about it.
But it's the axe. Okay, whatever.
Get
So,
in,
yeah,
the,
all right, let's go.
get
Let's
in
do
the
it.
fucking robot, Shinji.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So I'm
All
gonna go
right.
to the car.
You get just as you're getting in to the van.
Okay.
Is it a car? Is it a van?
Probably with like the dirt cheap commuter car.
All right, so you get into the reasonably priced car.
Mm-hmm.
Just as you do, by the way, the distant sound of the park is now nothing.
Thank
Um,
God.
Just ahead of you,
You can still hear it.
you start to hear something quite loud. The rumbling and rattling of rocks and some sort of type of ceramic and something. It's quite noisy, and that is immediately followed by some sort of massive noise of that ilk.
Oh, is this a dinosaur dragon
Randall?
thing that I see on this map?
Please drive.
I'm kidding. I'm going even faster. I'm trying.
This is just as you get in the car, and you see in front of you the giant and friendly Stegosaurus, the main park's mascot that greets welcomers just behind the security park. begin to rear up its head and start plodding its way right through the fence. It shatters effortlessly in front of it. After your vehicle, you drive
I say,
off away from it.
Open the glove box. There's more ho-hos in there. I need one.
Just drive! Fuck's sakes,
Oh, I'm
Randall!
driving. So
Well,
I'm
Randall,
flooring it.
I know you only have D4s, but you
Yeah.
have to roll to outdrive this thing.
Joy. Please tell me it breathes fire too.
No, it doesn't breathe fire
Oh
yet.
damn. Yet. All right. So it didn't get away yet.
2.
Yep.
All right. Now, you have a advantage on it. You are further away from it than it is from you. Well, no, I mean, that position's relative. But you are getting away from it, and you're already far away from it. So you have an advantage in that respect. Given that, too, it starts to catch up.
Okay. All right.
Now,
I'm gonna...
you drive off of the... at this point, you're just made it to, say, the entrance to the parking lot itself, which turns off onto a now sort of abandoned dirt road that eventually leads to a county road.
All right.
It catches up a little bit.
All right. I'm gonna go for. I get the fuck out as fast as I can. I'm heading for the dirt road to the county road.
Obviously. Give me a roll.
Shit.
It catches up yet further. In fact, it's boom, boom, boom. Huge, flat feet are pounding just behind you.
So I put on the
Ricky,
night
I
vision.
take it you're probably looking.
Yeah, I'm taking
at
photos
this.
if I can.
So what you actually see is just there are large patches of this thing's exterior that have fallen away, and you see a makeshift jerry-rig hobgoblin-y, hobble-dobble together thing of a rebar and gears and wires that doesn't even really make sense.
Sure.
It certainly doesn't look like it was a professional thing that was actually done intentionally in any way, shape, or form. The big flat feet of this dinosaur are just behind your vehicle. Do give me further rolls, Randall, the security guard.
Oh, come on, baby. Fuck.
With a critical 1,
Ah.
not only does it catch up even further, one of its big left paw comes piling down onto the right back or of your vehicle, which sends your vehicle swerving off to the right. You have to make a roll to regain control of the vehicle, and if you succeed on that roll, you need to make another roll to try and put more distance between you and the dinosaur.
Shit.
2, you do not regain control of the vehicle.
Yeah.
You've just entered the dirt road at this point when it clips the back of your vehicle and sends you swerving off to the right, where there are basically just rocks and trees, and your vehicle goes colliding with one of those things. Neither of you are hurt by this collision, but the vehicle is probably not going to be able to back out in time for what you presume is the giant foot of the dinosaur coming plowing down onto your vehicle. Both of you need to give me rolls to escape the vehicle in time, if it is in fact attacking the vehicle in such a way.
Shit.
Both of you open the doors and sort of flop lazily out as the dinosaur's long head comes swipping down to clip the edge of the back of the van, which sends it flying away. You're both largely out of the vehicle. However, Dave, you take 2 damage as the vehicle itself clips you on its way away,
Okay.
so to speak.
Sure.
And Randy, you take 4 damage as the vehicle is basically traveling largely in your direction when it does this, and clips you as well. The vehicle goes rolling, back into the dirt road out of the sort of trees, landing on its wheels with its doors haphazardly open and its roof all dented in. The dinosaur is looming over the both of you. You are now at the edge of the dirt road in the foresty sort of border.
I want
of
to
it.
run towards the car and go to the driver's seat.
All right, you can give me a roll for that.
Wait. Now the car. Ooh. Now that car does it look like it could drive? Still?
Maybe.
All right. I'm following him. I'm going after the car too.
Roll. 3. Ricky face plants trying to follow you.
Gets a stick in the eye, dies.
But you make it pretty... No, he doesn't get a stick in the eye and die. You rush past him and actually make it to the vehicle, and you get inside.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Shh. Hold on a second.
Okay. All right.
Now, I've just rolled a dice for a reason. Dave and Frank, I want you to pick, each of you, a number between 1 and 10.
6.
7.
6 and 7, huh?
Come on, lucky 7. Come on, lucky 7.
Come on, lucky 6.
Fuck your lucky 6. We're lucky 7.
Uh,
This is which one of your organs fails. 'Cause you
Ricky?
lost the rolls.
Yo.
you see, as you face plant into the dirt, you see the looming figure of the dinosaur with its head craned towards the both of you as you face plant into the dirt. You see it follow along to Randall as he gets in the car. Randall, you're successfully in the car. Do please give me a roll to start the car again and drive off in time to not be attacked by the dinosaur.
Wait, so I'm going to be leaving Ricky if I succeed this one?
Yeah, if you're going to want to wait, you just have to wait. And Ricky can make another attempt to, say, get into the vehicle.
All right, I want to get the car. I want to move the car away, but I want to give Ricky a chance to get in. Is there any way I can, position the car to the point where once Ricky jumps, drive next to Ricky, and then he can jump in easier?
You would be heading... So yes, you can make that roll. If you succeed, you will not be heading further away from the dinosaur, but you will dodge the dinosaur's attack and pull up next to Ricky. However,
Okay.
you will be right next to the dinosaur still on a next roll for escaping.
Problem is, I don't really feel like I should be leaving Ricky, roleplay wise.
Well, then
That's
just
fine.
do
No,
what
I
you need to
totally
do,
support
man.
that.
Do what you
All
need
right.
to do.
Ricky would totally abandon you.
Oh yeah, he's a dick, but my guy's too dumb to do that. Ooh,
4.
There we go.
So,
All right.
you can see clearly that the dinosaur's head is definitely focused on the vehicle, but then the vehicle pulls up right next to you, passenger side door right there. You've already collected yourself from face planting earlier. What do you do, Ricky?
I jump in the car. And I don't.
All right, you jump in the car. Now, Randall, you can give me another roll to escape. You didn't have to roll for that.
Okay.
All right. Shit. Come on. Roll a dice. Yes. Yes. I'm the fucking tool cutter.
You're able to confuse the dinosaur. Now, the dinosaur was facing you, and Ricky was to the dinosaur's right. You pulled then to the dinosaur's right to pick up Ricky. With a 4, you managed to have the brainwave, uncharacteristic of Randall, to drive around behind the dinosaur, where it potentially, for whatever reason, can't see you. I mean, it's not like it has eyes in the first place. How does it even see? Does it feel? Does it think?
Evil dark spirit stuff.
You drive around behind it, and the dinosaur tries to follow you, which it can't. Obviously, it should try and head you off at the pass the other direction. But since it's turning to follow you, You make a full rotation of the dinosaur. The dinosaur makes a full rotation, and this gets you about as far away from the dinosaur as you originally were when the entire chase started. But the dinosaur is still chasing you, and you haven't made it to the county road yet. If you make it to the county road, you'll be able to go much, much faster with the car than you can do on the dirt road. You're about halfway to the county road. Please roll again.
All right, LL 1D4 billion. Fuck.
Critical 1.
God damn it.
After all of that, you lose all of the distance between you and the dinosaur when you hit a bump. But the dinosaur isn't right on top of you. You just have no distance between it and you. You get to make another roll.
Frank, you can just press up on the keyboard to re-roll.
I can. You know, I kind of like the act.
Okay. There we go.
Fucking finally. All right.
All right. You are now 3/4 of the way to the county road. You have regained the distance between you and the dinosaur that is equivalent to where you originally started.
All right, roll again. Let's keep this puppy
Make another
going.
roll. Come on. Keep it going.
Baby. Come on, baby.
Goosh, goosh, goosh. The dinosaur.
What the hell?
What is
Another
the
one.
fours and the ones?
You back up
What?
exactly
One,
on to his tail. You are now, 7/8 of the way to the county road.
One more roll.
If this next roll is a 3 or higher, you'll make it to the county road. If it's a 2 or a 1, you will be struck again by the dinosaur, and I cannot promise what the results of that are. 4!
I just say. I
What?
just say what 41414.
That is fucking nuts.
Just as the dinosaur's long neck and huge head comes thrashing down, you have a burst of speed, peel out, and drift onto the county road, your back end swinging out. The passenger door that Ricky is sitting in flies off of the vehicle haphazardly onto the side of the road. Ricky, you nearly fall out of the vehicle as he drifts effortlessly onto the county road. You hear the impossible thud of the dinosaur behind you, but being on a paved surface, you peel out much faster than the dinosaur was moving previously, and you assume your own safety as you peel off into the night.
Ooh,
Well
all right.
done.
Yay, we survived that one, Dave. Not like the other one.
Not like the other one.
Hey, that's a spoiler. I don't know shit about the other one.
Have you watched
other
it
one?
yet?
Oh, I
House
haven't.
Party?
Yeah.
Go,
You need
watch
to
it
go
when you
watch
can.
House Party. House Party is great.
That's pretty good.
I'll watch it with my friend who likes horror.
Yeah.
We're not quite done.
Okay.
No?
Both
Ooh,
of your
okay.
characters survive, and they're not unconscious. So in a rare die party epilogue, you have to tell me what your characters do as soon as they escape.
I run to
call
the
it-
newspaper and I'm like, I got a scoop. No, don't do that.
You go to the hospital. You're both kind of hurt.
Yeah, we're gonna, we go to the hospital. Since my guy's kind of dumb, he's gonna call the main office. He's gonna call the security firm first before he calls like 911 or anything.
You're going to call a security firm that contracts out to defend Magic
Yeah.
World Kids Attraction. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, you do that.
So, well, I mean, he's like that's who he thinks is the right people to call. So he's gonna call them
Okay, you call them.
and
So
tell him
actually,
like, hey, yeah, we're at the hospital right
call-
now and shit.
you call the main. You call those guys. What do you say to them when you call them specifically?
Hey, we have a bit of an emergency over at the Magic World thing. The robots and the dinosaurs and there's kids that bust in there and they're dead. And Frank got I don't know. And like I'm stammering. I'm half in shock. I'm like, and I don't have any more ho-hos. And I don't know what to do. And like it broke my car. And I guess I got another kid with me at the hospital. And I'm getting stitched up right now. And you got to send someone out there, man. We got robots there. You got to kill them. We got to do something about them. So,
Is the fence intact? You hear
No.
a voice from the other side.
No, we had to bust out with the cat.
All right, Randall. Thanks for letting us know. Phone hangs up.
And everybody dies.
Yeah, now I call them
A
911.
nuclear bomb goes off in Illinois.
Yeah. There's no more.
Stop
to
making
tell.
fun of that ending. It was a great ending.
So,
Now you call 911, and what do you tell them? Same story?
same thing. Stammery, screaming, like, "Oh my God, we're all gonna die! I'm in the hospital. Robots tried to kill me, and everyone, the kids are gonna die."
We'll send someone right over, sir. In a very condescending voice that Randall's probably not able to identify.
Yeah. Okay. That's kind of. I guess that's what he'd do.
All right. So Randall has taken you to the hospital. Hospital, Ricky. Do you get treated then?
Of course, yeah. Why not?
All right.
But at the same time, I'm like making sure no one takes my camera away from me.
Wait, do I
Okay.
wake up like a metal arm or something?
You didn't lose an arm. Why would you wake up with a metal arm?
Because they got inside me. I don't know.
They got inside you.
They got inside me.
All right, Ricky, your wounds are treated. You're now at full health.
Cool.
However, the hospital is not allowing either of you to leave. Reading between the lines, they want to keep you for psychiatric care, and they won't let.
Why
you
would we tell
Rand-
them anything? I don't think I would have told them anything.
Well, Randall's been spouting it off.
I've been babbling like a freaking. Yeah, I've been
Well, I
babbling
mean-
like a retard the whole time.
That
Well,
would
so
be-
they're not keeping Ricky if you don't say anything in psychiatric care. They actually, reading between the lines, it looks like they think that Randall may have done this to you, Ricky, and so they separate you from Randall
I'm
and try
happy
and get
about
him into
that.
a psychiatric ward and calm him down.
Dick.
I'm happy about that. Yeah.
You dick. I gave you your bolt cutter. I gave you your bolt cutters back.
Well, basically, the only thing that I'm making sure that happens in the hospital is that no one takes my camera away from me.
You're quite capable of doing that.
Very good.
A police officer eventually shows up, Randall, to question you about what happened. Do you just say the exact same story?
Yeah, I try to be as clear and concise. Like, hey, this is like, there's stuff out there. There's like someone, monster robot or something weird, maybe a person in a suit or something. They attacked us, and they killed some kids in there, and there's something. You got to send some people over at least to get that fence fixed over at Magic World. So I mean, hell, look at my car. And yeah, and
He,
actually, yeah. So
He writes
Or, hey-
down everything that you say on a notepad.
Yeah.
Then leaves the room and speaks with the nurse, and the nurse comes in.
ooh.
And
If she's got
says-
if she's got a needle or something, I push her away.
Yep.
well, you push her away, which causes the cop to come back in.
No, is she
Turn on
trying
your
to stick me
camera
with a
again,
needle?
Frank.
What?
Turn on
Is
your
she
camera,
trying to stick
Frank.
me? Yeah, I know. Is she trying to
She's
stick me
got a
with a
needle,
needle?
so you push her away, which causes the cop to come back in, and the cop restrains you, and he's stronger and bigger
I
than
say,
you.
hey, no needles, no needles. I don't need it. I'm not fighting. I just don't stick me with the needle.
Sir, we're just giving you something to help you calm down.
I'll be fine. I'm allergic to that sort of the Curare based stuff. I could get paralyzed and die.
Make a charisma check to make that lie succeed.
That's definitely a
Um,
D4 on that one.
Uh,
1.
If I get a 1, I probably actually will be. Yes. Sweet. It's like, no,
So-
I'll calm down. Oh, but I'm allergic. I could die.
So
Just-
the nurse actually sort of looks briefly concerned, probably above her pay grade, a little bit to know whether or not someone can be allergic to this particular medication. So she's going to probably have to talk to the pharmacist and the doctor, and as a result, they're just going to strap you to the bed.
Fuck.
I mean, they have those little handcuffs, not handcuffs, but hand straps on all the beds in an ER in case this sort of thing happens. So you are definitely strapped to the bed while she goes off to confirm this allergy. Ricky, do you stay the night? Like, your wounds, as I recall.
Quick, I really, really, really quickly want to point out he still has a bone in his backpack.
No, the backpack was left
yeah,
in
but
the
there's suspicions on Randall.
No, the
no,
backpack.
no,
Well,
was-
actually, no, he left the backpack in the cat.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, did he?
Um,
That
Yep, he left the backpack in the cat.
Damn it! How are you gonna prove that I was there?
I took
He's got
photos,
his camera
man.
still. He didn't lose his camera.
There's a
Yeah,
picture of
no.
you with a skeleton, man. Come on.
It's true.
And a picture of me with a railing through my stomach.
That's right. Yeah, there's plenty of that.
A picture of me.
So Ricky, do you like?
No, I
That's
leave the
home.
first opportunity I get.
All right, the police officer offers to drive you home.
Please, that'd be great.
All right,
If I
he
drive you
drives
home, he means hits you with a
home.
shovel and buries you in a field.
I'm thinking that you're more likely of doing that than the police officer is.
With those actions,
Yeah.
with those actions, so he lets you off at home. You're able to go in.
Mhm.
You know, hugs and kisses from your mom and dad. Oh, where were you? It's so late.
It's
You're
like
in so much trouble.
I was just working on a story, and then I go up to my room and I start writing this story.
All right, now we can get to the actual epilogue.
Cool.
Ooh, spooky.
I die of electroshock therapy in a madhouse. All right.
Randall, they do eventually figure out that you're not allergic to the drugs that they want to give you, so they end up giving you drugs. Congratulations, you are drugged out. In your drug stupor,
Yay.
you happen to wake up and have a brief moment of lucidity, long enough to see a man in a suit talking with a nurse outside your room. She gestures briefly at you, and he looks at you through his thick shades, nods knowingly, and you pass out again. Randall Higginsworth will spend the rest of his life in a mental institution.
Balls.
Nothing he says at any point will ever convince anyone, strangely, that he is sane. Even if he starts lying and saying that none of that stuff happened, that it was just a delusion and I'm better now, they still won't believe him and let him out ever for some reason.
Uh-huh.
Ah, shit.
Magic World Theme Park has the fence rebuilt after not long. New security contractors are sent in to guard said fence, and the cycle continues. At the Confederate Critter Show, the camera pans down. We see the broken body of Gunter, restitched with rebarb, sitting in the pews, waiting to see the show, and the simply propped up, impaled body of Flynn next to him, ready to see a down-home Southern show.
Down. Emphasis on down.
Ricky,
Yeah,
you stay up all night finishing this story. Of course you do.
of course I do.
And you get it done. It's an amazing story. Like you're like, holy shit! I got the pictures. I got I got this beautiful, this well written. Like I got the adrenaline pumping through me, so I'm writing this beautiful piece. And you finish it, and you're like, done and done. This is beautiful. You go to bed.
And then dead.
And just as you're going to bed, the sun is rising over the horizon, which illuminates the furred and gray outfit of a Confederate fox wielding a banjo outside your window.
Okay.
And
Yep.
Yep, you died. Did you died, David?
I would have argued that I would have had that maybe posted online. If I thought it was so good, I would have started that upload. But
The internet's only a couple years old at this point.
he starts the upload, though. He can go. It'd probably be like live journal. At this point.
Exactly. Yeah, he starts the
Post the
upload.
live
So no
journal.
one reads it.
yeah.
Well, people read it back then.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
So
Well, maybe by this time next
journal
morning.
post of
It's got like
and-
pictures of like Ricky, like not Ricky, Flynn
Like,
being dead,
The
and
two kids that
and
vanished
Gunther,
mysteriously.
the last person. The last photo of Gunther is like him, like with a bone, with a skeleton behind him, making like a dick symbol or something like that. Like like But yeah, and it's well written, and it's got all this evidence of photographic evidence. It's got the picture of the thing.
the
glowing
reception
thing.
to your story,
Hmm.
whether or not it gets uploaded at all, and the fate of your character is not known to us.
Okay. Well, at least I survived. Kind of.
Yeah, take that with a grain of salt.
Got some
As it
fun.
tur-
Got some fun drugs out of it.
Yeah.
As it turns out, Ricky Ricky didn't die. No, he just when that Confederate thing tried to kill him or do whatever, he just turned into his fucking rug. He ain't dealing with any shit now.
What?
Turned it into his rug.
Yes.
Gotcha. They say he turned into a rug. How does that happen?
No.
Very
no.
careful.
We ain't going. We ain't going with the wrong-
Ricky turned into a rug to hide from him.
Hey, I've seen dumber endings. I've
Probably read a few.
All right, guys.
All right, yeah, I think that's it.
I think
As
we're gonna have to
finally
end it
goes
here.
magical.
Um,
All right.
I don't think we have time to do a wrap up because I know that Kyla wants to sneak off. Thank you very much for sticking around at the end, Kyla.
Well, feel free to leave,
Thank
Kyler.
you.
He's
If anybody
hosting the
else
call,
has
so-
questions or commentary, you're more than welcome to make it, even if he leaves.
No,
Criticism.
I'm hosting the call, so.
Oh, well, we can just remake the call.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll take a break here. We'll let everyone who wants to stick around, but we'll probably do a quick Q&A at the end, as we always do, to work out what the secrets were, and then we'll end it. But we'll be back in about a minute or so. Thanks, guys.
Later.